Hello there, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Maximum Difficulty run on a Frosty Planet DLC. So in the early game, I think in the previous episodes before this, there were some moments that were pretty crucial towards survival, specifically the carbon dioxide geyser, which we opened up so that we can get oxygen production. Now that sounds a bit crazy, but yeah, that's how it went. And then we were trying to set up this cool salt slush geyser. Yep. So right now we've pretty much got the 3 new critters from the DLC's ranching. We have the Behemoths here, and we also have these Floxes. Now the Floxes produce they're kind of like pips, so you get raw eggs from them, and we are using the raw eggs to make souffle pancakes, which is a lot of calories. Another thing that we've done is also set up the Behemoth ranches. Now Behemoth consume these plum squash plants, and you need about like you need at least like a pretty large number of them to actually keep 4 full range of Behemoths fed. So we are growing them here, and they only require ethanol, which we are piping from this ethanol pool. Now the ethanol will run out, which is why this will be our alternate source of ethanol, these Spigot seals. It's a bit hard to see, but they look like this. So, yep, this is what they look like. They basically consume nectar from this plant and they will output ethanol. Now, so it means that pretty much our whole base is reliant on snow, because this bonbon tree requires snow to be fertilized unless you wild plant them. But I don't think there's a way to get snow in the game, as far as I know. So we'll find out whether we can get snow. But essentially, the whole food chain is like this. So these foxes, they consume pike apples. Pike apples, we are currently just using those that are grown in the wild. We are actually not farming them. But pike apples consume phosphorite if you grow them. They're kind of like mealwood. They have a very similar stats to mealwood. They take about 12 cycles in the wild to grow, and they produce 800 kilocalories of pike apple. Now, to get phosphorite, you can use Behemoths. Behemoths actually excrete like poo. This is the poo that they excrete, and this gives you phosphorite. Now, we haven't actually processed any of these right now because we aren't growing any pike apples domestically. They are all wild, and apparently the wild pike apples are enough to sustain a full ranch of Floxes right now. In fact, we do have some excess food. We can actually do another ranch. So, in order to feed Behemoths, you need to grow these squash plants, and these squash plants are reliant on ethanol. So this is where the buck stops. We need snow to fertilize this bonbon tree. But it seems like there's a lot of snow on the map, so we should be good for many cycles until we switch to a more sustainable, for like long-term infinite food source. So let's go back into the game and let's just get things going. So we did set up this refinery area here. How the refinery works, very quickly I can show you, is that when the refinery is refining metal, the hot brine will flow into this insulated area, heating up all the contents in this area. Eventually, the brine here will get very hot. Currently, it's at 26 degrees. And when this is warm enough, we can actually pipe it to the desalinator and we can get water. So right now it's actually also helping to cool the brine that is inside here. We put a liquid shut-off here. We put the temperature below 70 degrees. So if the brine is below 70 degrees, it will go to the metal refinery. Otherwise, it will carry on in the loop, and eventually it will get very hot because we are refining lots of metal. And right now the metal they're refining is iron, because we have quite a lot of iron around the map. So eventually this will get hot and we can use room temperature water to do other things. Food is looking very good. We do have quite a lot of food, mainly plum squashes. And we have a lot of duplicants to eat them. Now, because we have started to get we have started to get a refined metal, quite large quantities of it right now. We can also set up some automated stuff going. so we can go for timer sensors and stuff because our dupes seem to have more time on their hands. So I might want to get another Mammoth ranch going as well, because Mammoths are very worth it to ranch. They provide a lot of meat, they provide you with wheat fiber, so it's just very good to get those resources. I think I will definitely try to get another ranch going, probably in this area right below this. Yep. So how our base works is that this is just a place for them to sleep. We have a mess hall right now, a great hall. Yeah, sorry, a great hall here. And we are using this area for greenhouses. We are putting the Spigot seal ranches right here. Alright, so let's try to get place going, new ranch going. If they can't reach that, we'll give them some ladders so that they can reach it. Yeah, we're just gonna make this into a ranch, a secondary ranch for mammoths. So let's move this egg cracker in this area as well. Let's put insulated tiles for now. Now yeah, we have a lot of plum squashes. I do want to get another mammoth ranch because we are producing lots of it. We will run out of ethanol soon. We might be overproducing them. That's why we have these spigot seals. Yep. Okay, they are starving because this tree is not grown yet. So yeah, but we have their eggs, so we are able to get them going whenever the time rises. Okay. So let's copy these settings here. Move this over to the area. We don't really need the massage table right now. Let's slow down the game a bit as well. So this area is very high pressure. If they get in here, they will get popped eardrums. So ideally, I want to put uh, an atmosuit checkpoint somewhere around here. I will deconstruct these buildings to make it happen. Let's just lock this door so that they can't get in. And we'll let everybody go into the base. Yep. Alright. Now you can put 5 mammoths in one ranch. They are very efficient, like work. They are very efficient in terms of labor, right? Because you only need to ranch 5 of them, and yeah, you don't have to keep so many, like so many hatches and stuff, To do. Okay, I made a mistake of letting them go in here. They shouldn't go in. Can you lock this door quickly? This is a mistake. I shouldn't put this door in this configuration. Probably should have done it like some other way. No, 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 no. Please don't do this. Yeah, no one should go in right now. Toggling is a very high priority, so I'm not sure why he didn't do it. Yeah, nobody goes in. We want to get ammo suits before we go in. Now we have made one atmo suit. We will create a gas pump to pump oxygen. So let's do like let's get that set up somewhere where pump oxygen. Not here, not it actually can open this door. I think down here, because we are growing these aloe veras. So I think I might do it down here. We can get rid of no, we want to keep these ladders. Let's just put one gas pump right there. Yeah, so this area is okay. The brine is very hot now at 74 degrees. You will know if the temperature here is above, let's just say let's just do 20. I think 20 is a good temperature because our base is very cold. We don't want to heat. We don't want to pipe hot liquid that will cause our buildings to melt. Okay, I do want another ranch set up ASAP for mammoths so that we can get them going. Yep. Let's get rid of these buildings down here. I can put okay. Let's put the fox fawn egg here, put it at high priority. Yeah, so we need these spigot seals to get ethanol, which will run out eventually. They require snow, we have quite a lot of snow, let's just put that as an item to track as well. Yep, 56 tons of it, but there's more that we can dig out down here. Yep. Okay, we do not want to make it out of steel, just want to be a bit more careful about what kind of ore that we are using. So let's do a normal shut off right here, and then we were going to pump the oxygen to the base. So we can do it like this, and the rest of the gas flow out. Just see how that will work. Okay, get rid of these buildings as well. Alright. Ice on this floor as well. We want to maybe move some of this area around. Take out this aloe vera. The pike bushes, we are wild growing them, so it's not too bad, really. Yeah, okay, the pressure here is way too high. I think I made a bit of mistake. Yeah, the CO2 is just way too high. Whoops. Okay, let's open this door and let's put everyone on emergency priority. Let's just seal this off right now. Yep. Open this door quickly. They can get in. Yep, they can get in. This as well. Unlock this. Okay, I didn't know that this had a pressure of 10 kilos. So why aren't they doing that? Yeah, they are allowed to go in, right? Yeah, they are. Why are they not opening this? Huh? Don't understand. Are you gonna open this? What? What is going on? Why is no one doing this? Why are you not doing this task? Now this is a new update, so there may be some bugs. Okay. What is going on? Okay, but we want to stop this from off-gassing ASAP. Let's deconstruct it. You do it? Okay, you can. Okay, let's build this as soon as possible. Build this first, actually. Okay, they are gonna get popped eardrums, but it's fine, really. I just want to seal off this room right now. Because the CO2 is spilling into the base. A lot of it. Bit of a problem. Okay, fine. We'll let it, like, float around. It'll eventually get down here, and then we can deal with it. Okay, great. Yeah, we'll just, like, let it trickle out a bit. Very, very high pressure. Okay, I think the mistake here was we should probably put a atmo sensor here to detect the pressure, and then if the pressure is too high, it will shut off the door. Like we'll put a door here. Yeah, then that way we can, yeah, right now we're just gonna let it flow around in the base. Okay. Let's deconstruct you. Don't get rid of all of that. Just get rid of this. They also got food poisoning. Probably from this. Seems, yeah. Yeah. They're getting food poisoning because they're delivering this dirty water here and they are not I mean the delivery task is giving them food poisoning. So I think to alleviate that issue, I will put a sink as well. If I can find a place to put it. Probably there, yeah. Just put a sink right there, put a towel here. The water will never freeze in this sink. Okay, so it appears that the polluted water down here is not cold enough to retain the polluted water down. Which is a bit unfortunate really. It's fine, we just dump this down here. I'm gonna find a good place to dump it in the future. That's just a temporary location. I think we are comfortable with 6 duplicants right now. CO2, a lot of CO2 just entered the base as well. Alright. Should be able to deal with it over time. Made a mess. Why did you make a mess? Oh, I see. Trapped. Build ladders so that he's not trapped in the future. You might want to make one of them a doctor as well, because they will have a... But we have no coal, that's the problem. We are getting lots of metal coming in. Yep, we have about 2 tons of it now. Let's just build the ranches because they need to be in cold temperatures, I believe. Or rather, we want to be in cold temperature. We want to maintain the temperature of this biome right now. Okay. Let's make 2 ammo suits. Okay. Yeah, the pressure here is very high. Let's not allow everyone to go. I mean, they will be able to come out, but they won't be able to go in. Yep, this isn't working because the pressure is too high. We need to wait for it to equalize a bit. Insane. CO2 will make its way down to the map eventually. We just need the gas mechanics to work in our favor a bit. Here we go. So these should work soon. Same goes for those. Yeah, basically the brine is too hot right now, so it's the metal refinery may not work all the time. It's exchanging temperature with this environment though. You can see the pipes are very hot. But they are getting cooled when they come here. We made them out of granite, so you won't be able to make radium pipes in the early game. What you have to do is to use granite. Granite pipes conduct the most heat. So that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, unfortunately these spigots will die. But it's fine. They actually dropped the egg before we started wrenching them, so it's okay. Yep, oxygen is quite bad. But the CO2 should make its way down to the base eventually, and these will start to work. Now we also researched conductive wire, so Max is very stressed. But he's an ugly crier, so he's fine if he gets super stressed. Yeah, their stress is going up because of this area here that they opened up too much. But it will slowly go down, as you can see, once more of the CO2 comes out. Base. Just wanna make sure that they can flow down to the base. So we want to protect the power grid as well, so we're just gonna enable this building. We will deconstruct you. We also have a generator here that they can use that's relatively protected from the CO2. Our focus is to get another ranch going, so let's do that. I don't think this is big enough currently. Yeah, okay, so we need this is the point that we have to make until... Yeah, I don't want these doors as well. I want to seal them completely, so I will put insulated tiles everywhere like this. I want a single point of exit for the base. That way I can control who goes out, rather than having multiple entrances and exits. Now when the pressure here drops, it will start working again. It's very dangerous to allow this to of gas right now. I think the maximum is like 5 tons, right? Yeah, so it's okay though, it's okay. We'll figure out how to do the automation later. We can do it down here as well. This CO2 will allow us to last for a very long time as well, so I'm not too worried about the CO2 in the base. Yeah, I like this DLC so far. It's quite interesting. There's new mechanics like all this. You need to use carbon dioxide to produce oxygen for the base. You need to use ice to basically fertilize all these plants. So quite interesting. Now we do want to find a very good heat source as well. Like this isn't a heat source. Right, technically for our base it is because it comes out at 10 degrees. Minus 10, sorry. But I want to find something that's hot enough to boil water. Yeah. So that's very important to me. If we can find a very hot geyser, that would be great. Because that will give us power. Because when we get steam turbines, if there are no Dracos on this planet, then that's a problem. If there's no oil, there's no Dracos, then that's a problem. But we have the AETN, so we set this up so that we can use it to cool the base as well. Right now, priority is just to get the ranch going. Let's put a feeder as well. Can't really see what's in the feeder though. So. Put 2 kilos. Starvation. There is food. They will occasionally get starvation warnings because we don't give them a lot of downtime slots. Now you may ask like why. My answer is well, cause we are playing on max difficulty. We want them to be wanted to do as much work as possible. So let's move this behemoth here as well. This is a wild behemoth, but it's fine. We can move the tame one in as well. Before we do anything, also let's build these auto sweepers. They can share. No, they don't need to share the same conveyor network. They just need to dump it out. Oops. Yeah, I just need to dump it out for now. Okay, how are we looking? Growing. It was a good idea to put these squash plants on the hydroponics so that our dupes won't need to constantly like do lots of errands. CO2 here is very high pressure, but we will get on top of it. We are out of power, anyway. But you should run this and you can get more power. Yep, so these seals are dying. One of them died already, I think. They drop tallow when they die. You can see the tallow down there, yep. Now there is a new recipe, I think, down here. We can make a pemmican using tallow and meat. It doesn't spoil. It adds 1000 calories, which is quite good as well. Barbecue gives a flat plus 800. This one you require tallow and meat. I don't think tallow spoils as well. Let's just take a look. See what the tallow is. There's a lot of stuff here. Liquefiable. Okay. Oh, so this gives crude oil. Holy crap. Oh, we need to heat this. Huh. Very interesting. And we will be able to heat this up because we can use this area as a heat source. Yeah, we can use this hot brine as a heat source. There is some water here. It shows that temperatures are getting toasty down here. That's why there's water down there. Actually, let's clear this. Oh, it's too hot. Yeah, let's do 60 degrees then.